Assalamualaikum, hai semua. I am Haneesya Hanee. Thank you so much for watching my first video program called Dengar Cerita Kami with Haneesya Hanee. Alright, today I want to call the first person who is willing to share her story with us. So, thank you so much sebab sudi datang and sudi bercerita dengan kami semua. So, apa kata you perkenalkan diri dulu?
Okay, hi. My name is Hikma. I am 18 years old and I baru habis SPM. My mom is Malay and my dad is African from Ghana, so I'm Malaysian. I have 3 siblings.
We're the same age. Okay, so I will be asking you a few questions. So please jawab dengan jujur. Sejak umur berapa you mula rasa dapat tekanan daripada masyarakat ni?
Since I was young, since like kindergarten lah, like I tak ingat sangat, but then like now that I think about it, I baru like terfikir macam why did people hate me so much, like ejek me, like is there something wrong with me? So yeah.
Dulu orang ejek Hikma apa and sebab apa?
Mainly because of my skin color, cause I'm dark skin. And because most of my friends pun they're very light skin cause they're Malay or Chinese, and I'm the only dark skin among them lah. And also because I'm mixed with African, so genetically I have curly hair, and I started wearing tudung when I was 14. So before that I always kena ejek about my curly hair, and then also because of my weight, because I'm actually like quite chubby kan. When I was younger, I memang tak kisah tau about how I look like. But now when I look at the pictures, I macam, is this really how I look like? So like I like question myself lah, why am I like this and all?
I see. So like basically siapa yang selalu ejek you? Like masyarakat yang macam mana?
Mostly like people who are older than me, or like mainly lah orang Melayu. They will say like really mean things. Like if diorang tanya, oh awak orang apa? And I say lah, I'm mixed with African and my mother's Malay. And then dia kata, oh bapak you negro like that. And I was like, tak tahu apa nak cakap lah. I feel insulted. Like yeah. My father is not a negro, he's just an African person. Like why do you have to say negro? You know.
Apa perasaan you and apa impact pada diri you after you kena ejek, you kena bully ni semua?
When I was like younger, I memang macam tak rasa apa-apa. But as I grew into a teenager, kan we get more sensitive. So like whenever I, you know, like a girl, right, we always like have crushes like a boy, and I will always like Malay boys because I'm a Muslim.
Yeah, like also we're surrounded by Malay.
Yeah, I'm surrounded by Malay people mostly. So like I will like Malay guys. And I always like wonder why they don't like me. And contoh like I will like confess to them, and they'll be like, hitam, like, oh you're like a black person, black girl, like disgusted lah. Lepas tu, when I was 12, I remember I kat tuition, and I like this guy, and he was not really Melayu, but I think he's mixed like mama also lah. So like I macam, oh I like him. I told him that I like him. And then tiba-tiba he said to me, awak ni hitam, lepas tu suka kat I. Lepas tu I macam, okay. Like you're not that far too, you know. Like we're all like the same. Tapi dia macam, hitam. Like he called me dirty, he called me black. And he was like, he cakap kat I, kalau you suka laki kan, mesti laki tak suka kat you sebab you hitam. And I was like, okay. Because I just like read back the messages when I was 12, and I was like, oh my god, this guys actually said this to me, and I tak kisah. When I was younger, I was so naive. Lepas tu like it's like mostly problems about me liking guys lah. Until now, like I don't really trust guys because every time I told them that I suka kat them, they always like mention the part that I ni hitam. So like macam I was just like, oh nanti dah besar janganlah nak kahwin dengan orang Malaysia ke apa because they won't accept me for who I am.
Tadi it's more to your skin colour, right? So earlier you did mention about your size. So like did you go through like penghinaan with your size also?
Yeah, I remember when I was in high school or like form 1 Mertas Desa kan, like I really hated like running or sports because I was chubby, so macam malu kan. So like I remember I was running my first Mertas Desa, and then I remember some seniors like cakap kat I, gemuk-gemuk pun nak lari ke? I macam, lagilah I macam tak nak. I didn't even want to do any sports. Lepas tu I macam okay lah, I jalan je all the way. Lepas tu my friend pun kata, always you know friends will be like, don't lari sama-sama. And then bila dah metadesa, they be like, they leave you just because I'm too fat, I cannot like catch up to them. That's why I felt very sad. And also like they will always call me like gorilla, King Kong, because I'm dark skin, lepas tu I'm chubby. They're like, King Kong dah sampai, gorilla dah sampai. Tu I just like, kalau nak nangis kan tak ada orang macam nak dengar sangat. So just like keep it inside lah.
Lepas kejadian macam tu, ada tak you pernah terfikir you nak makan suplemen bagi putih or ubat kurus or nak pergi slimming center ke? Pernah?
When I was younger, I memang like always see all the iklan like the fairer the better. So I was like, okay, I think I should buy some creaming or like face cleanser to make myself whiter. But then like as I get older, like tengok a lot of news like dia cakap, oh it's not good for your skin actually. This one is just like chemicals. Lepas tu kalau like slimming tu, memang lah Instagram you always see kalau nak cepat kurus, murah, you know. Like you macam, oh okay maybe I should buy it. Tapi like in the end nanti dah tua-tua our kidney pula rosak. So I was like really thinking, should I really do this to myself? Like what benefit will I get kalau nanti bila I dah tua-tua I sakit-sakit just because I want to like please orang who thinks I should be whiter. So yeah.
So memang you pernah nak. Did you take any of those?
When I was young, yeah, I did lah ambil like sikit-sikit. Now tak sangat, I just take like the natural ones.
All this while, did you like share this problem with your parents ke, with your friends, or did you ever tell anyone about this?
Usually I would tell my mom, like, but I don't really tell her the things that people ejek me because I tak nak her sedih. Because like some words are like really offensive and I don't want my mom to cry. Kalau if I want to cry, like just be myself. Kalau tak pun I just tell my sister, because I can't really tell my friends because they don't have the same problem like I do. For them it's all they don't have perfect lives, but they're not experiencing what I'm experiencing. So I don't really tell my friends that much. Like kalau I betul-betul macam nak keep it, tak boleh keep it, I will just cry to them. And when they ask me kenapa, I macam tak boleh nak cakap tau, because diorang tak akan faham. So I tried to talk to a counselor sekolah juga, and then I think it's just I'm not able to tell them because I know that they won't understand. They'll be like, oh it's okay, nanti dah besar tak ada apa lah. But it's not dah besar, it's sekarang tau what I feel. Like just because you don't look the same as like me doesn't mean that you can just say, oh it's okay, because sometimes it's not okay.
Did you overcome this problem or are you still struggling it with your daily life now?
I'm still struggling with it, like not as bad as it used to when I was a teenager in school. But then like people still give me stares when I'm walking with my mom because she's fairer than me. So I macam okay lah, if they're staring, I'm already used to it. But then when they start asking questions, that one is I'm still like tak tahu macam mana nak cakap. Like I just takut like macam I cakap, lepas tu they will like give me a negative feedback. Like I don't want that. So I also like try to overcome my problems by doing something I like to gain confidence. So I started dancing, and bila I tengok I started dancing, my friends macam lagi support I, macam okay lah, confidence I build up sikit. And also like I don't really try to be so negative all the time. I'm macam positive, and then I will like look at those models like Honey, like everybody who's like dark skin, right? Dia semua berjaya. So I'm macam okay lah, maybe I should like also build my confidence. Just because I'm dark skin doesn't mean that I'm like useless ke, worthless ke. Maybe not in Malaysia that I will succeed. Maybe in another country I boleh, that maybe they will accept me for who I am in another country. So yeah.
Okay, Hikma, why did you come forward and telling us all the story?
It's because that recently I've met a lot of girls, kids, teenagers that are like me, like they're mixed, also like me, half African, half Malay, and they have so many problems, and like what they're facing is what I used to face. So I just want to give awareness to Malaysians lah. Like don't treat us like kita orang ni sampah. We are Malaysians, we have IC, we have citizenship. Like don't treat us like we're very different, because we're not. Kita orang pun orang Melayu, we can speak Malay, we can speak English, we're all like just like you. Like we're all Muslims, we're all like every culture, every religion, we're all the same. So I don't really want people to just like look at you and like, oh dia ni negro, okay, whatever, we don't want to be friends with a black person. No, it's not like that. It's I try to be friends with every race because the more multiracial you are, the more happy you are. If you only like dengar satu race je, and then they will kutuk you, but you still want to be with them because you feel like you think you're accepted, but you're not. Diorang just like make fun of you, but you shouldn't be like that. So like I still think that parents should like encourage their anak to like be friends with everyone. Don't just because we have like this mindset, oh putih tu bersih, suci, and like hitam tu kotor. It doesn't apply to humans tau. Like just because you watch movies and they're like, oh you're a black are dirty. Just because Mak Saleh said like that doesn't mean you have to follow what Mak Saleh say. That's like that mindset lah orang zaman dulu tau. Sekarang dah banyak sangat orang mix a lot of cultures. We should like all like come together and just like be friends, be nice to each other, because we never know like karma. You know, just because right now we feel like, oh I feel so superior because I ejek you. Nanti dah besar, nanti apa akan Tuhan buat balik, you don't know. So I think that people should just like try to be nice to each other.
My advice to you is, if taking whitening product makes you confident and makes you happy, you can carry on. But I want you to learn and accept for who you are. Like you are mixed with black, so you can't change. Whitening product can change that, you know. Whitening product can make you from a mixed black person to a Caucasian. Caucasian is white people lah. So that you have to face the fact that you are born naturally with that exotic skin. You have to know that. So like about boys, like you're young girl, you're really young. So like boys, they can come and go, and like, and when that person comes, you should know that he has accepted you for who you are and love you for who you are. So love will come, don't worry. You're young, you should go for your future, you know. Do what you love. You said you love dancing. Go for it, don't stop. Please don't stop. So like about your weight, I give you two choices, only two. Whether you move on and live with it, or you work for it. Work out and work for it. It's like, if you rasa yang you boleh move on, like you can be proud of it. Because like I can give you a link where that Instagram, they show all these curvy models that really beautiful, you know. Because curvy is beautiful and sexy, you know. So like you can really be proud. But if you still don't like it and you still feel tak confident, you have to do something like discipline and workout. That's the only key. You can take all this slimming pills. Slimming pills is just a booster, to be honest. If you don't work out, it won't work. So it's you yourself can make a difference to yourself. Like, I can't promise you this bully will stop. I cannot promise you that. But I can promise you that you will feel better after this. You know, just move on, carry on, and just be confident. Love yourself. Like after this, like whoever say bad thing to you, like whatever, I'm beautiful, man, for who I am. Like that's the only way now. Like we can never shake netizens punya mulut. We can never do that. Just right now, I'm just giving awareness to everyone. Have that respect to any race or any mixed person. You know, you should never insult them in any kind of words. Like, we should be polite. If you want to ask, if you're curious, if you want to ask something, find the perfect words to ask. Yeah. Sure. Sometimes they cara kasar lah, katanya sorry lah, kasar semua, but you can't. It might be something small for you, but the impact to that person is huge. It's really big. So thank you so much, Hikma, for sharing. I'm so proud of you. Give me a hug. I'm so proud of you. It's like, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are motivated watching this, and I hope you enjoy. So move on and live happily. Positive vibes, guys. Bye.
She just wants to be beautiful. She goes unnoticed. She knows no limit. She craves attention. She praises image. She craves to be.
Now Hikma is done with her makeup. So now I want you to experience how it feels to do a photo shoot. So Abg Johan will be our photographer for today.
So she tries to cover up the pain and cut her woes away. Cause cover girls don't cry after the face is made. But there's a hope that's waiting for you in the dark. You should know you're beautiful just the way you are. And you don't have to change a thing, the world could change its heart. No stars say you're beautiful, we're stars and we're beautiful.
Today program memang tak ada sponsorship. Everything is invested by me and my mom. Kecuali my baju. My baju is from nostalgia. Get yours. Okay. I just want to give something for you to remember and like feel great. Cause like this is something, if you join beauty pageant, winners get this. So I just want it to make you feel you are a winner today. For brave to stand up and voice out. It's a satch. Whoa! It says, can you read it out?
Dark is extraordinary. Don't be the same, but be extraordinary.
Yeah. So I want you to be extraordinary. This is how it feels like to be in those Miss Universe. It's not much, but it's something to remember.
You know you're beautiful just the way you are. And you don't have to change a thing, the world could change its heart. No stars say you're beautiful, we're stars and we're beautiful. Repeat after me. Nobody you than the you that you are. No better life than the life we live in. There you go. No better times when you shine, you're a star. Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, you're beautiful. There's a hope that's waiting for you in the dark. You should know you're beautiful just the way you are. And you don't have to change a thing, the world could change its heart. No stars say you're beautiful, we're